Jean-Claude Van Damme changed my life. He changed the world with that, bro.
Like blood sport, like I knew that's what I wanted to do, but at the time I didn't know it was MMA. You know what I mean?
Sure,
because
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
MMA wasn't there yet. But I was like, bro, I would love
Man.
to train all day.
Bro.
So for sure, that's where the love started.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't start fighting until I was 23.
Okay. And like, if you don't mind me asking, how long ago was that? Like, how long are we looking at as a career of
when I started
doing it? Yeah,
10 years ago.
10 years. That's, man, it changed. It changed a whole lot for 10 years.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. This sport has like grown so quickly, and the amount of time that it's been around, which hasn't been a lot, but like, to be the fastest growing sport in history, and to be worldwide so quick.
Working at Red Lobster at the time.
Okay.
And I transferred to the Red Lobster out here. And my wife was still going to school full time. So I was like working Red Lobster and picking up whatever side jobs. And that's where the biggest issues started happening, because I remember getting ready for a fight and rent's due and we don't have enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like driving to practice for camp. Get a call like, hey, Drew, so-and-so called out. You want to pick up this shift? I'm like, man, we got this special promotion. That's going to be a lot of money. If I could make this much in tips, then at least rent would be taken care of. You know what I mean?
You got to do it, man.
So it's like, I got my wife. I got 2 babies. That comes first.
No question.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Even to this day, man, if I had to stop fighting for them, it is what it is. I'll stop.
For sure.
So, long story short, trying to take this fight camp, trying to take this fight, but not being able to focus on the fight. And at the end of the day, my coach always says, like, it really comes down to who puts more time on the mat.
You know, what's the youth program name again? I'm gonna, when we post this, I'll put a link to
It's Team Focus.
Team Focus.
Yeah.
On boys that are that have been fatherless and growing up in an environment like that. You know, what's crazy is that by the way, we'll talk with Travis after, because we have this men's empowerment summit on Saturday, and that is for men like 16 and up. And the last one we had, an Empower men's conference here, Pastor Zach, I forget the exact statistic, is like I would say 80% of all the crime that we see in America is from fatherless homes.
Yeah.
You know, how important is that?
Super
you know?
important. It's like, who do they have as a role model?
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like my dad, he was there. He was like, what's the word? More like, excuse me, like emotionally absent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like for the big picture, my dad was there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he showed me what it was to be a man, how to work hard. You know, like my dad, old school dad, like, you never heard the word, hey man, I love you much, but you knew by his hard work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like him.
Dads don't really like to open up that much.
Yeah, back in the day they did.
I mean, my dad didn't, but I think like me and you would be like that with our kids.
Yeah.
But I think back then it was so different. Like, guys, I felt like a necessity. I had to portray this hardness that I'm providing for the family. I can't let my kids see me cry. Or
that has been probably one of my biggest issues as a Christian fighter. Like, I don't even like that. I don't even like saying that. Like,
I know.
You know
just
what I
that
mean?
label.
Yeah, it's like, that's been like one of my biggest issues, because coming from the churches I have come from, they put like this this high expectation on how you do
present
things.
yourself.
So like, literally, dude, I remember, all right, I gotta walk out to Christian rap songs only. I gotta say thank you Jesus Christ when I win. And,
yeah.
And I do. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like, it doesn't make you any more or less of a Christian because of that. It's like, I literally remember, dude, like, trying to come out of that street life so bad that like you just eat up anything that's gonna like quote unquote help you. But then it comes to a point where you gotta be careful, because what you think is helping you, sometimes it's manipulating you.
Sure. Yeah.
And even if the person is using God, they're just using God and the Bible to manipulate you. So you got to be careful with that.
They want something.
Right. And I remember I was doing some things for a pastor. I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to put anybody out there, but
we'll tag him in the video.
There you go.
Nah.
And I remember the pastor being like, I'm supposed to be getting ready for this fight, yada yada. He was like, oh, you know what, man? If you just stay here and serve, God's gonna bless you. And I got my butt handed to me that fight. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, like, I gotta put the work in, and then like God might bless that. You know what I mean? But he's not gonna like just magically put some pixie dust on me and make me win the fight because I'm doing what the man of God wants me to do. And like that was a hard thing for me to like shake, because like there was a point in my life where like pastors were like my mentors and role models, and that's like all I was around. So then it's like, I guess getting those shells dropped off your eyes, and then just like learning to like truly like be myself, dude. It just,
Amen. You're
gonna get what you get. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is probably the longest I went in a conversation without cussing.
Thanks for that, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah. But it's like,
I mean, even if one slipped out, it don't matter though. You know what I mean? Because like even just being real with somebody that I've ministered to people that had nothing to do with church, and in my personal life, I cuss word slips out every now and then. But the person that I'm talking to and being real with, they appreciate my transparency more than me trying to preach the Bible to them.
Exactly. It's
you
like,
just be normal, just share love. Like, you don't have to, invite everybody to every church event. Like, I think that's super important, man. Just being yourself, being real. I think the lead singer of POD, remember that group?
Yeah.
He said that even though they were technically like in the Christian rock genre, he hated that label too, because of the affiliation that he had with that name. And there's a lot of bad people that are labeled Christian,
Yeah.
Like, so it is what it is. I think it's both. It goes both ways. Like, we got to embrace it because supposedly it's about Jesus, but at the same time, it's like. But Westboro Baptist Church that are hating on gay people, they're Christians too, and I don't want to roll with people like that,
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, so it is what it is. That's the world we live in now,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess genuine love, showing real love, is what matters the most. We appreciate you coming on and sharing your story, opening up, and we wish you best of luck. And I believe still that you're gonna get those 4 fights that you signed up for. You're on your come up, you're on your comeback. I'll be rooting for you, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And everyone give Mr. Prevail on Instagram a follow. Drew Davis, MMA fighter. And, so remember to share this video and share. Let's get you guys some prizes. It's on Spotify radio. We on iHeart, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, and, of course, YouTube. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are encouraged. Follow Drew Davis and
follow him. The Fight of
Faith.
The Fight of Faith. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. God bless y'all.
Peace.
Thanks.